Hey everybody, this is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com. I'm here today to show you another video of how to make this beautiful card. I haven't seen many samples of this stamp set. This is from the Occasions catalog, and it's called Southern Serenade, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous, especially this lacy flowery stamp right here. And I haven't seen many samples, so I thought, well, let me just try to come up with something. I saw one kind of similar to this a little bit, but I changed it quite a bit. So anyway, I accidentally ordered this stamp set in wood. And if you ever do that, because I don't really like the wood stamps anymore, you can just make it like regular clear stamps. All I did was put the sticker right on the stamp instead of on the wood. So you can use it just like you would a regular clear stamp set. And just put it right on top of the clear blocks. So that's just a tip there if you ever accidentally order the wood and you don't like the wood like I do. Alright, so here's a close-up of the card and let's get started. So first thing you need is a piece of soft suede. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and then I've got a piece of Calypso Coral. This is 5 1/4 by 4. And those two you can set aside because you don't need them right away. A piece of vanilla that is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I punched out an oval from the Stitched Shapes framelits dies. This is one of my favorite die framelit sets. You have so many choices in here. There's squares, circles, ovals, and all different sizes. This one is about 3 1/4 inches long, just in case you want to use that one. And we're going to be stamping on these two pieces first. So I'm going to do this piece first and then come back and do this one. So we're going to start with that lacy stamp, the one that I really like so much, and Crumb Cake. And you're just going to ink it up. And I just stamped it in the corners. And then after I stamped it in the corners, I just kind of tapped it in the middle just to get off the excess because this is going to be covered. And then stamp it in the other corner. And again, you can just kind of stamp it off there. And then the other corner, stamp it off. And you could do that on scrap paper, but I kind of like the look that it gives in the middle. And just kind of stamp that all over. I know you're thinking, wow, she's crazy. But I think that's just a cool look. So this is mostly going to be covered up by this, but you can kind of see the outside edges of it, which I think is neat looking. So that's it for that piece until we come back and sponge it. For the oval, we're going to be stamping the flowers, which is this one. And I'm going to be using Memento Black. Sometimes I do it like that. Sometimes I do it like this. Just make sure it's good and inked. And then stamp that right on here. Try and get it centered. It fits just perfect. It's got a teeny bit that just doesn't get on there, but that's it. And then we're also going to be stamping the thank you. And this thank you is in the same stamp set. So everything comes from the same stamp set. So I'm just going to stamp that and punch it out with the 1 3/8 scallop circle punch. And this is a brand new punch that I am so excited they finally got a scallop circle punch back again. Oops. All right. There we go. Oh, that kind of smeared just a little bit. I think I'm going to do that over again. Let me get another piece of scrap. I think my pad's a little too juicy. So I don't want that one. Okay. Don't want to smear that again. All right. So punch it out. All right. So now we've got everything done. We're going to color. And I'm going to be coloring with the Stampin' Blends, which I love these to color with. So I've got the Old Olive, the light and dark from Old Olive, the light and dark from Calypso Coral, and then the Color Lifter. Just in case you mess up, or I like to do it, use it just to make it lighter. So let me show you how I colored this real quick. I started with the darker Old Olive, and I like to use the little thinner tip. I love the brush tips, but I find if you use the brush tips all the time, they do tend to not stay firm and hard, and especially if you let your customers use them, then they like to press hard on them. If you ever use the big brush tip, you make sure you use the side of it instead of the point of it, because if you do it like this, it's going to really wear that tip down. So you want to always use the side. But if you use the other tip, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to color the line that's in the middle of each leaf. I need to put my glasses on real quick because I'm going blind in my old age. All right, so that's basically all I did with the dark one. And then, oops. And then I'm going to take the light one and do the same thing, except just color the whole thing in over top of that. So you'll just get that little dark line in there. I'm trying to do this without sticking my head right in front of the camera as I do this. And I love these blends because even if you do mess up, you have the color lifter, you can just take that and it'll just take the color right off wherever you mess up. But they're so easy to use and they just are gorgeous. So I'm just going to put, let me look at the original one. I know there's some more leaves up here, a couple here. It's hard to see somewhere. It's hard to tell the flowers from the leaves sometimes. Okay, I think I got all the leaves. All right, so then I'm going to go back. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's a couple more here. All right, so then I'm going to go back over the flowers and start with the darker Calypso Coral and just do the center of each one. And you don't really need to be perfect about it. Just kind of scribble some color in there, because you can always go back and make it darker somewhere if you need to. And then take the lighter one and just color that in over top of both of them. And I wish I had a fast forward button on here because I don't really know how to edit videos very well yet. But if I had a fast forward button, I would do it. But it really only takes like a minute to color these, so. I'm so excited because in Virginia here, the past few days, it's been in the 70s. Today it's February 25th, and it's about 77 degrees outside. All my trees have started blooming. The flowers are blooming. Spring's here, and I'm so excited, and probably tomorrow will be 50 degrees again, but I don't care. So today I'm going to enjoy the sunshine. As soon as I finish doing this video, I'm going to go sit outside for a little bit and get some sun. And if any of y'all know me, you know I love to sit outside by the pool and get some sun. I think this is one hiding in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and color that. Okay, so now if you want to, you can go back with the color lifter, which I think is so cool, and just take and lift off a little bit of color in these petals. And I think it just gives it a really cool watercolory look. And it takes a second to start evaporating because it's, I don't know if it's just like clear alcohol. I don't know what's in there. But it's the coolest thing because it just lightens everything up. And if you messed up anything, you can always just rub that on there and it'll take it off too. So I think that's pretty much done. All right, so now I want to go back and sponge everything. So I'm going to sponge this just on the edges to kind of give it an antique look, a shabby chic look. I think this card is very shabby chic looking. And then I'm going to do the words. And I'm also going to do the, so all your vanilla pieces are going to get sponged. Okay, and then we just need to put it together. And, whoops, one of those just fell right off the table. All right, so I want to put my ribbon on here. We're going to do a little faux bow. Get my scissors. All right, So this saves you from wasting ribbon. So I just cut a little piece and then I'm going to tape it to the back. And it's maybe about 1 inch from the edge. And I'm going to leave that there for a second. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I don't know if you're a demonstrator or a stamper, you probably have these things all over your house. Every room I go into, I find them. The backs of these things. And my whole vacuum cleaner is full of them. It's like they just appear out of nowhere everywhere you go. And then I'm going to put this on here. Oops. Right in the middle. And the thank you I'm going to stick on with another dimensional too. Right there on the side. I think that's so pretty. And then I'm going to put it on here. And then I like to flip it over and press it really good. And then put some more tape on here. And the last thing I want to show you is how I did this ribbon. So if you look here how I did the ribbon, I took the Calypso coral ribbon and the crocheted ribbon and just put them on together. And it's really easy to do that, but it makes it have a different kind of look. So I took the two pieces together and just kind of held them like that. And they're still actually on the roll. And then just go underneath here. So just try and keep them together when you do that. It really is easy. I'm just all fingers when I'm on a video trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. Sometimes when you're doing a video, if you've never done one, you get so busy concentrating doing what you're doing, you forget that you stop talking. So and did you see that? I was talking while I was doing it, but when you put that through, you twist this so that you get both of the lace pieces on top. So I did that, and then I'm just going to trim it. And I know we don't have these scissors anymore, but these are going to be my scissors forever because I love them, and I just use them just for ribbon. All right, so there you go. And I just think that is so pretty. And so if you don't have this set yet, I recommend you get it as soon as possible because it is absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day. Hope your weather is as gorgeous as mine is here. And don't forget to stop by my blog at stampingwithlisa.com. And y'all have a great day. Bye.